What's going on, everybody? It's your man with the plan, ShaneMan20, and on today's video we're doing a little bit of general maintenance with Black Beauty. Now, as far as today's general maintenance with the truck, it's going to be nothing more than an oil change, tire rotation, and we're going to empty out the catch can while we're at it. Just doing some preliminary things right before vacation. We just want to make sure everything's good to go before we leave. Now, granted, I have about 18% left on the oil life, so no big deal if I wanted to take it and drive the truck the way it is, but it's just a good idea to go on ahead, change everything, get the tires rotated, empty out the catch can. Everything's taken care of before we leave. Makes sense, right? Alright, so one thing that I do beforehand, before I decide I'm going to change the oil, is I take the truck out for a small drive. Nothing, just a real quick short drive, get the engine a little bit warm, get the oil warm, so that way it flows out a little bit better. You don't have to do it, but it's just something that I do to kind of help things move along a little bit faster. But since it heated up a lot faster than I thought it would, I decided I'm just gonna let it cool down a little bit and I'll go on ahead and rotate the tires. So we have our floor jack out here, and of course got to have some jack stands. That's a smart thing to do. And if you don't know how hard this is to do, to put a floor jack underneath any vehicle on gravel, it's a pain in the butt. It sucks. Truck's jacked up, has stands underneath it, so now we can take the rear tires off and move to taking the front ones off. So what I do is I generally take both back ones off, and then I will do the front one at a time. And in case you guys have never ever rotated your tires before, generally you try and do it every 7,500 miles. I usually go about every 2 oil changes, so that's usually about 12,000 miles, so a little bit over, but not that big a deal. I've never had any wear issues out of these tires, but usually this goes, the rear tires will go straight to the front, and your front tires will flip-flop each other and then come to the back. So in case you weren't aware, that's how it works. Got our impact driver. We're gonna knock these bad boys out. Now we got the back ones off, let's move to the front. So now we finished up rotating the tires. Now I'm going to go on ahead and we're going to change the oil. Pretty straightforward. I don't think anybody knows how hard it is to try and change your own oil on a truck, on a gravel driveway, until you have steps on your truck. Case in point, I always have to turn the wheel just so I can get my big self underneath there. I mean, I can get under there just fine if the wheels are straight, but it's a really tight fit, so I always try and turn them as much as I can and then go on ahead and get under there. And just in case you need to know, drain plug, oil filter. It's that simple. Okay guys, oil's drained out of the truck. We are now moving on to the next step, just filling it up. I have a regular AC Delco oil filter, and these trucks take a PF63E, in case you didn't know. And I technically have 10 quarts of OW20. I use Castrol Edge. Works really well for this truck. I've thought about changing different brands, but Castrol seems to be working pretty well, and it stays relatively clean. So we're just gonna go on ahead and fill everything up. Obviously I'm not filling it up all the way with 10 quarts, you ought to know that, but anyways, this is the only reason I do that is just because it's roughly like $2 or $3 cheaper just to buy 10 quarts than it is a 5 quart and then three 1 quart jugs. So anyways, let's get to it. All right, now the oil's all filled up, we're topped off, it's perfect. Now all we got to do is loosen this up, and we're gonna empty that out and we'll be all right. Oh hell, there wasn't even much in there. Well guys, I think that wraps up this video. Just doing my preliminary checks right now, making sure nothing feels funny in the steering as far as, you know, rotating tires, making sure nothing, no vibrations, no funny business there, making sure that with our oil change, the oil pressure is obviously good. I'd already started it up, made sure everything was good, made sure there was no oil leaks, nothing dumping everywhere. I don't see anything dumping out the back, so we know that we're good there. But otherwise, it's just mostly to drive and make sure that everything, driveline wise, wheels and stuff like that, are, you know, you don't feel any funny business, no vibrations or anything. So with that said, that's where I'm wrapping this video up. So if you enjoyed this video, guys, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. I really do appreciate it. Also, if this is your first time stopping into the channel, please hit that subscribe button. It means the world to me. Honestly, I'm not bullshitting you. I promise I wouldn't. Also, do not forget about that notification bell next to the subscribe button. Make sure to hit that so you are always notified of when I post new videos, because nobody likes being left out in the dark. I hate being left out in the dark, man. It sucks. But with all that said, guys, hopefully you have a fantastic day. Take care and have a wonderful day.